everyone, you're watching Jana FX, and in this video I will share with you as usual results of my week, this trading week, and also I will share with you the analysis, technical analysis for gold this coming week. So starting as usual with the results, as you can see guys, this week I have made about $6,521, and I want to show you that there is nothing is floating right now. You see it's absolutely zero. Well, for those of you who were watching me last week, I had one of the trades here at the end of the week last Friday. I placed the order buy because my expectation was that the US government was going to shut down, and I was hoping that the market will have a jump up, will have a gap, and I will be in a very good profits. Unfortunately, the government didn't shut down, and gold continued the way down just as one of the expectations. Remember, I was telling you. So, of course, one expectation is a possible correction, the other one consolidation, and of course the third one continuation of the trend. So it's basically only three ways for the markets to go in the usual situation with any pair basically. So I locked the that trade, and I was unlocking it. Lots of trades was happening. Basically I had to close it with a bit of a loss, with actually quite big loss, but I had also other trades locking, unlocking. And to be honest, my plan was actually up until Friday with non-farm payroll, I was planning to unlock it and still keep the buy order, but because the non-farm was quite strong number, my expectation was that the pair will continue to fall, and I didn't want to keep that buy because the swaps are killing it. So they're very big swaps and they're losing. But my decision was to just close it wherever I could. So basically, see, the week was profitable on its own. I had very nice trades, which I was, as usual, sending to the Telegram channel. Once again, I want to show, for those of you who are watching me for the first time, this is my official Telegram channel, Jana FX, and that's the only channel. So the link you can find in the description under this video. You can see right now on the screen, it's Jana FX, and that's what it looks like. And that's the only official one. There are many other scammers out there. It's nothing to do with me, guys. This is the only channel. And I had, I think, like about 12 signals I sent this week, my trades. Basically, that's what I like to call, because it's up to you if you want to follow them or you don't want to follow. Remember, it's all your responsibility what the lot size you choose, because I'm telling you, this is my lot size based on my size of the account and all the risks. So please be careful if you're doing it. It's all at your own risk, guys. I'm not responsible for any losses or profits you're going to make. I'm only giving it to you as an educational material, what I do. I share with you only what I do and how I trade. And you can see, guys, lots, well, 12, I'm sure it's 12 trades, but you can see yourself, and all closed out with profits. So only one trade I had, which was instant, during the news at non-farm. I had a top up. I think it was this one where I had actually sales, and I topped up the last one, which was unfortunately losing trade at the end. And because my view was the market will continue to go a bit more down, because I had a bit of a target of around 1800, and then I was expecting a reverse, but unfortunately the market decided to do the other way around, so it's opposite, and it's jumped back up. But the order was so basically, you see, that's the pin, right, on a bigger time frame, but I was trading on a smaller time frame. So when it started to break out, you know, one of my strategies is a breakout, which works out quite well. Like 11 trades were all positive with the breakout, and that one last top up, I was calling it. I shouldn't really send it because it's top up, and usually it's a little bit risky, because when the market has a good move and then you're expecting it to pull back, and pullback can be like about 90 pips, which is my stop loss with this strategy. So, and sometimes it can go back so much and then come back, and it might hit you, and then you will be in recovery. So that's what happened basically, but it's recovered straight away with this big move. And then I had another trade which I sent, which was also buy. So basically that's pretty much how it worked out this week with the profits again. And so now let's see what I will be expecting this coming week. So just a little bit of what was happening. So basically, guys, you see, gambling is not for me. I was gambling with that big lot when I was, but it was so much trouble to get out from it, because of course expectation any moment it can turn around. Even though I was telling you, I was waiting for breakout of 1804. That was our previous previous low. And but that's why I never gamble, guys. I don't really buy lotteries. Few times, never win. No playing casinos, nothing. So gambling is definitely not my thing. And just continue slowly growing the account. So yes, of course, if there would be a gap as I was expecting, I would have made probably about 60,000, but ended up with only 6,000 this week, which is also a great result. Okay, so not running, not trying to catch the bigger profits fast. Okay, so slowly making a reasonable amount. Okay, so I'm back to the same strategy, slow growing. As you can see now, there is no, I don't have any trades open. But so what is happening, guys? Basically, non-farm was very strong and unpredictable numbers, like over 300 new jobs or something, and it was against 170 prediction, right? So that's why I thought with that expectation, we had quite a bit of consolidation this week after this drop again. So the with this number, my expectation was we will go further down. And just looking on a bigger time frame, you see this is the bottom of the previous move. So of course, we know how gold likes to create new maximums and minimums. So my expectation was we will go and close that, create a new minimum. Basically, I have one of the Fibonacci level using this leg. It also didn't turn around at 50, how I was thinking last week, but it stopped. I was hoping it will go around 61 and then turn around. But you see, it didn't happen. It didn't reach it and just jumped up back. So we also, I can show you guys also, there are other, not forget another Fibonacci area is from this big move, right? Because we still have this big move of this leg we had previously at 50, and now this is also pretty much is nowhere, right? So the to be honest, from this big move, I'm still quite bearish with gold, and my expectation that we will be taking this bottom. Basically, probably we will have to wait for it now, and I will explain to you why. But main picture, as you can see, guys, is actually looking at around a little bit lower numbers, and going a little bit lower than 1,800. So that's, I'm still in this kind of, just like the main picture is bearish, but I'm going to remove this Fibonacci levels for now, because we can't use at this moment, because now we kind of created a little bit of this bottom, right? We will have on the daily time frame this green candle, and now I have to apply new Fibonacci levels. So to show and think, of course, the main point is looking at all of this to think where now will it continue to fall, or is it actually will start at a recovery finally, because we were waiting for the recovery at any moment, any bottoms, and it was going and going, didn't reach this area. Okay, so now it's creating, kind of looking like a bit of a bottom. And um, if we will be looking at our FIBA level, so we do have a 38 is around 1860, then we have 50 around 18 something, and 61 18. So basically we can expect going up to 1900. Okay, so we can expect, we have this downtrend channel, and if we will look, we have around the levels of 38 50 60, and who knows, it could be 71, because as you know, guys, the all these levels, a plus minus, they could be slightly higher, they could be slightly lower. And as you probably saw previously, I had levels like this. So now I've changed it a little bit. And now I'm playing with this type of the channel. Okay, so my expectation, we're going up, and then we're going to turn around and continue to fall, and finally we will be taking 1800, and who knows, we might go even further down. But at this moment, it's just a bit early to talk about it. At this moment, I'm expecting reverse. Okay, from here, reverse. We have here confirmation of those pins, and this big green candle which came out from our previous consolidation. So that's the technical picture, guys. So basically that's how I'm leaving it, and we will see. But the main important thing today, guys, this morning we all woke up and find out that there is a new war happening in our world, unfortunately. It's declared as war between Israel and Palestine. I don't know if you aware of this news, but yes, it happened this morning, and of course it was very unexpected. Like nothing was yesterday when the market closed out. Of course, for example, if I knew that something would be happening, no, I would never close that my previous week that big trade, because now, guys, I'm expecting a gap. Okay, again, I was expecting it last week, but I think the market will open with the gap, because when the situations like this happens on the market with the world news like this, wars, usually reaction of people are investing in gold, yen, like Swiss franc, and I think this is what will be happening. So because of this, what happened, I would think with the opening market we will have quite a good gap. I mean, okay, last time it was the same, right? Situation similar. That's what I was telling you last week, because we had this happen. That's why I was thinking, oh, maybe we will have another gap. Last week it didn't happen, but this week, you see this, just how the things are happening these days. So if there will be gap, then of course all of these feeble levels is just estimation where we could go, because the market reaction could be exactly as what it was here, like huge move, and even going over 2000. So can happen something like this going over 2000. I don't think that from here we will go over 2000, because yes, it is a declared now a war, but we know the conflict between Palestine and Israel have been for years, and I think this one is going to be not long, will not go for months or anything. I think Israeli army would take under control the situation. Okay, I think it will be not long term, hopefully. Okay, fingers crossed. I don't know what will happen. I just feel really upset and sorry for everyone once again, because you know what is going to be happening. Obviously everyone is going to be suffering. So basically because of this, so we have what was my um, what I'm going to do. Of course, if we will have this opening of the gap, I will be looking to buy, okay, for some time. Of course, not going to look to go for closing the gap straight away, because often we're waiting, opening the gap, and we want to close as fast as possible. This time, also, it's not going to be straight away. But October, we know now that interest rate decision in the US will be only in November. I was expecting in October, but no, nothing in October, and they will be doing it in November. So that's why October might end up a positive month for gold. Okay, also taking into account this circumstances right now. So or maybe it will be a few weeks, we will see. But basically that's what I expect now for a little bit for short term, a bit going bullish on gold. Okay, my main trend is still bearish, but of short term I am turning into bullish. And also, guys, I might have a draw here, because you see that we have a previous high, and now we're kind of looking like it could possibly end up as head and shoulders, right? So this is a big head, we have one shoulder, and now you see with 1956, maybe lower a little bit, plus minus. I think that's the area where we could be looking as the maximum. Okay, at this moment I will be seeing that as a maximum, but we will see how the situation in Israel and Palestine situation will be happening, and where else. Okay, where else to expect? Of course, don't forget about the economical numbers there will be, but at this moment I think the impulse, the reaction will be this. So basically my expectation was, if there would be no the situation what we have today, my expectation still would have been that this was just impulse on some this type of news. And often I've seen before that it would go complete opposite, because the expectation with such a big number on non-farm, you would expect the uh, dollar getting stronger, but in this situation we see opposite, right? Gold got stronger, but usually with the opening like next day, next week, like after non-farm, if this situation usually the gold would pick up the usual direction, it would have continued to go, and for the uh, continue the fall. Okay, so that's why, because what happened now, my expectation we will be going up. Okay, so I don't think we will be going anywhere down. Of course, anything can happen, but at this moment that's what I see, that's how I see it, and expecting from gold to to reverse. Okay, at least we will see. I would see it this week with the situation. So I will be watching it, of course, seeing what to do about it. So, well, that's it, my dear friends. For now, that's my view. Of course, if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Happy trading, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. Bye.